I don't vlog every day, but when there's something interesting, like I'm doing a presentation to a grad class,
Yeah.
I like to
Cool.
make a video of it. So Nicole and I are working on a presentation for a university class. They had some questions about the DBA, what it does, what we do. But now she's trying to ditch me. How come you're trying to ditch me, Nicole?
Because I have too much paperwork to do. Do you want this check?
Yes, please.
Well, you better do the presentation. What do you plan on eating? Do you ever think about what you're going to eat when you go somewhere good? I do.
Of course. Yeah. I go out of my way to eat something new that we don't have here.
Yeah.
But because it's such a short trip, like I'm not going to go to Montana's and spend $50. Like I'm just going to eat fast food probably.
But Wendy's.
Wendy's, I was just going to say.
Definitely. Can you bring me back a Wendy's burger?
It won't make it.
You'll eat it?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm going to go for a bit.
Okay.
I'm going to take this.
Okay, I'll talk to you, but I gotta say goodbye to Matt. I love you, Matt. And I know you're gonna do great.
I'm sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me and having us. I am on the board of the Downtown Business Association, and we together as a board make decisions to better the downtown area for business and also for civilians. You're not in that class.
No,
What are you doing here?
doing the same thing you did when I had my first lecture.
No. My name is Brendan Lowry, and this is the first required course for the environmental studies major.
You came and surprised me in the middle, well, at class, just walked in and there you were.
Yeah, I was surprised too. So busy day, coffee news done, packed this afternoon, presentation done. Didn't go as well as I would have hoped, but I think it was okay.
I think it went well.
You think it went well?
Yeah, I popped in, looked, checked it out. It was, what was the class? The city studio, like urban planning, geography kind of thing. And Matt talked about how the Downtown Business Association is helping promote, small business development in Corner Brook. Mm-hmm. Really, really nice discussion afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of Q&A. I've made presentations to classes before, usually high school. Maybe that had something to do with it. But when I was speaking to those high school classes, I expected there to be some Q&A, and there was absolutely none. So it ended on kind of like an odd, like anticlimactic note. This time, the class was very engaging. They asked a bunch of questions. I saw them taking notes the whole time. I believe you said they're a fourth year class?
I think it's a
So
a 4,000
like
level
21,
class,
22-year-olds or at least.
Pretty mature group,
Yeah,
it seemed.
definitely. And I think because they were taking notes, that made me feel like what I was saying was valuable. So hopefully it actually
definitely was.
Yeah.
I mean, and you never know like exactly how what you're talking about fits into a class when you're doing a guest lecture because you haven't been there for the whole thing.
Of course.
I mean, if the class is about like revitalizing Corner Brook, and I think there's kind of a focus on like waterfront development and that. So like downtown revitalization is a key part of that. So.
And because they asked a bunch of questions, like it must mean that they were paying attention, and that hopefully then I was able to be more specific with my answers because focused on what they were interested in. Obviously, because they were answered questions.
Yeah.
I think the thing that might be most valuable for me by doing that presentation wasn't just practice. I mean, it always is. but it kind of gave me a little bit of a perspective on as to what's important to other people. So like me being on the board and in the downtown and a business in the downtown, owning a business, obviously I have certain things that I know that are important to us as business owners, but it really gave me a perspective of what was important to civilians and pedestrians that we need to focus on, because the Downtown Business Association is really advocating and working for all of us, not just businesses.
It's good to think about all the different range of actors involved and
Definitely.
Their perspectives.
Definitely. So different, as you mentioned, but still valuable.
It's good to have a nice array of perspectives.
Definitely. But yeah, thanks for coming to the presentation.
No problem. Yeah, it was fun.
Not going to forget my coffee up on the roof this time.
Yeah, better not.
By the way, do you have luggage or?
Nope. It's all in there.
Oh, cool. I just will get her back or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She didn't say something is coming out. She said something will. Just something a little bit more comfortable. Now we can go. Bit of a tradition that when you're going to St. John's, you bring stuff out and you bring stuff back for people who need it. So we're doing a beer run. Uh-oh.
Is it closed?
Wednesday to Friday. Oh, shit. They're closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Well, that's not good.
Nope.